All right, good morning everyone. It is Mark and Billy. Today is the 18th of August. Again, we're launching from Laura at Lake of the Ozarks. Gonna do some fishing today. It's that summertime, not too much has changed from the last video to this one, except for the water temperature's a little bit lower. It's like, what did I say, 84 degrees. So it's cooling down a little, at least the water temperature is. But we're gonna go try and catch some fish this morning. Got a number of different baits. As I mentioned last time, the wacky worm color from Z-Man that we were using was that green pumpkin orange and then the Bama craw. And I said they look pretty much alike. I'll show you a photo comparison of those two baits. It's like hard to tell them apart. And if you just have them laying on the deck or you've been using one, you're like, well, what was that, a Bama craw or a green pumpkin orange? Kind of hard to tell. They got a dark back and an orange bottom. Green pumpkin's a little bit darker on both colors. A little bit darker orange and a little bit darker on the back. That's about the difference. So if you want a bright orange, you get that Bama craw. Other than that, I'm trying one of those VMC Nico hooks. Looks like it has a pretty good gap on it. That's one thing I look at for a wacky worm. If you're throwing that, you look at that gap between the hook end and that eyelet where that fish is going to get its mouth in there and hopefully get hooked. So if you got one that's really narrow, you're not going to get a lot of good hook sets. So you want the widest gap you can get, you know. I mean, you could fish it on an extra wide gap and you may have some luck doing that, but I'm going to try these VMC Nico hooks and see if they work. So we've been out here for a couple minutes after lunch, and you know, Billy's saying no bites. What you throwing now, Billy?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly wacky worm, which is usually pretty solid here, and that orange and brown wacky worm has been pretty good lately. I can't tell what the water clarity is. And we have a major fishing period coming up in about 8:20 or so. And we're hoping to start off with some top water. Going to use like a Zara spook and maybe a frog. See if they'll bite that. They've bitten frogs out here before. And we got a couple of different types. We have the hollow body and the popper on the frog form. So we'll give that a shot too. Thanks for visiting the channel. Appreciate everyone that comes on and watches the videos. If you like the content, like and subscribe. Comment below if you have any questions about what we did on the trip or anything you're interested in, or just have questions about fishing Lake of the Ozarks. We'll try to answer them as best we can. If we catch any fish, we'll try to keep that just for keepers. If not, we'll put whatever we do catch. And we got the first fish in the boat right now, so stay tuned for the highlight. shoot, that thing is moving. Oh, got him. Hey, there's a nice one. There's a nice one. Ah, that's a keeper. That dude was just along the shoreline. Well, this side is better than the other side, right?